Love covers multitudes of sin.
Yeah.
Being patient and kind in a work spot procrastinates all the proceedings.
Okay.
Is it really
Okay.
practical to be kind and patient?
No, I mean, kind and patient in terms of what we are not speaking about kindness and patience as virtues in the context of a workspace. We are speaking about relational kindness and we are speaking about relational patience in a situation where you are dealing with somebody that you don't naturally tend to love, and thereby you don't naturally you're not inclined to patience or kindness. And so we are saying, as Christians, be people that love your neighbors. Okay, and when you love your neighbors, not in a work context, I'll qualify that a little later. You will see that you are able to practice patience and kindness and all of that as God empowers you. Now, when you come to a work context, unless that work involves only you, okay, you're working in an organization, you're working for a particular vision, you're working for a salary, you're working to achieve certain targets, and you have a team under you. Okay, so in that context, if you are upset about somebody's laziness or somebody's ineffectiveness or somebody's tardiness in pulling the whole team down, as a leader, you are supposed to ensure that it does not happen, and you can communicate that in many ways to the person that you are working with, and you can try to drive sense into them. And there are obviously gradations of how you can do that. Of the first time, the second time, third time, fourth time. So when you are reading this particular verse about love covers over a multitude of sin, it only speaks about the relational aspect of how you can be loving somebody that is unlovable, not in a work context, not in any other context, but in a Christian neighborly context, even in, let's say, a persecution context. That's exactly the context of this letter. So John Maxwell, the great Christian leadership guru, says something in one of his books that I read many years ago. So I'm just paraphrasing, it's not verbatim. When somebody steps on your toe, you are supposed to be very Christ-like in your response and be very gracious and return good for evil. But if somebody steps on or is habitually stepping on the toes of others that are entrusted to your care as a leader, you cannot be charitable to that person who's stepping on the toes of your team, saying that, hey, I am extending Christian charity and grace. No, when it affects you, you alone, and hurts you, and you alone, you as a disciple of Christ, choose to behave in a particular way and forgive and return good for evil. But when it is corporate, when it is organizational, when it is a team, even when it is, a group of people under your care, okay, let's say even your family, you don't have to perpetually be trying to be docile in the way that you respond and be patient and loving and all of that. You need to, you have a greater responsibility to protect, the others that are entrusted to you. So you need to qualify it and understand this verse in the light of the different situations in which it is written, in which we are asking this question. I hope it helps. Yeah, I'm sorry I was not very crisp with my response and I took a winding path, but that's in a sense my response.
Thank you, sir.